4 weeks ago, I made a comment about work ethic and what seems to be taking place with the rising generation. To be totally clear, I take 100% responsibility for poorly articulating the point I was trying to make, and the last thing I wanted was to cause harm or offend our U.S. Olympic team. I sent individual messages to each of the women on the team. Only Simone had responded, and she told me that she was proud of me. You guys can imagine my surprise last week when I was celebrating our team winning gold, just to see this brought up all over again by a caption on an Instagram post. Simone's latest post and others that followed it fueled another wave of hateful comments, DMs, articles, and emails to Simone. I am asking you directly and publicly to please put a stop to this. Please ask your followers to stop. You have been an incredible champion for mental health awareness, and a lot of people need your help now. We've been hurt and attacked in ways that...
Well, who would have thought that one little comment could cause an Olympic-sized drama? Well, MyKayla Skinner is facing more heat than a gymnastics mat after a floor routine, and now she's calling on Simone Biles to cool things down. But here's the tea. MyKayla Skinner, a former Olympic gymnast, decided to spill some thoughts about the current U.S. gymnastics team. She went and decided to fix her whole mouth to throw shade on the U.S. gymnastics team's talent and their work ethic in a YouTube video. But guess what? The internet was not having it, and the video got deleted faster than a failed vault attempt.
Besides Simone, I feel like the talent and the depth just isn't like what it used to be. Just notice, like, I mean, obviously a lot of girls don't work as hard. The girls just don't have the work ethic, like, and it's hard too because it's a safe sport. Like, coaches can't get on athletes, and they have to be really careful what they say, which in some ways is really good, but at the same time, to get to where you need to be in gymnastics, you do have to be, I feel like, a little aggressive and a little intense.
Now y'all know Simone Biles does not play, nor does the U.S. Olympic gymnastics team, cause Simone hopped on Instagram and posted something that had everybody like, oh, because it was clear as day after the U.S. gymnastics Olympic team won all their awards, Simone clapped back at MyKayla. And just like that, the gymnastics world turned into a reality show. The drama's got more twists and turns than a balance beam routine, and it's only getting started. We're talking online fights, apologies, and even some serious accusations. Stick around, cause the tea is piping hot. So little Miss MyKayla decided to share her thoughts on the current U.S. gymnastics team. And let's just say she wasn't handing out gold medals. She straight up said, "Besides Simone, I feel like the talent and the depth just isn't like what it used to be." Y'all, that's like telling a bunch of Olympic hopefuls that they're not even worthy of a participation trophy. But wait, it gets worse, because Miss MyKayla went on to say that a lot of girls don't work as hard these days. Can you believe it? She's basically calling the new generation of gymnasts lazy, talking about throwing shade. It's like she forgot these girls are out here flipping and twisting their hearts out every single day. And you've got to be good to make it to the Olympics.
Hey guys, just wanted to pop on here really quick because I know we did the recap on YouTube, and I feel like a lot of you guys had misinterpreted or misunderstood exactly what I was meaning or had said. I mean, a lot of the stuff that I was talking about wasn't always necessarily about the current team, because I love and support all the girls that made it and I'm so proud of them. It was more about going back into my own gym. Just the work ethic is different compared to when we were doing gymnastics in the Marta era, and I'm not sticking up for Marta or saying what she did was good. I'm just saying it was different. So anyway, sorry for anything that got out of context or seemed hurtful. That is never my intentions. And seriously, throughout the video, I was so pumped for the girls, and it was so fun watching trials and doing a live with everybody. I love those girls, and I'm seriously so happy for them. So I would never do anything to make them feel otherwise.
Now y'all might be wondering why MyKayla's got such a chip on her shoulder. Well, she started talking about this thing called the U.S. Center for Safe Sport. According to her, it's making life tough for coaches. She said, Coaches can't get on athletes and they have to be really careful what they say. It's like she's upset that these coaches can't push athletes to the breaking point anymore. Girl, have you forgotten about the abuse scandals in gymnastics? As soon as those words left MyKayla's mouth, the gymnastics community exploded like a volcano of anger. People were not having it. They were like, who does she think she is? And has she lost her mind? I'll help you find it, because the backlash was intense. It was like watching a crowd of angry parents at a gymnastics meet when their kid doesn't get a perfect score. One person who really came for MyKayla was Rachel Den Hollander. Now, for those of us who don't know who she is, let me tell you, she's a big deal in the gymnastics world. She's the one who blew the whistle on all the nasty stuff that was going on behind the scenes. Rachel basically said that MyKayla's comments show that she's still stuck in the old messed up way of thinking about coaching. Yeah, the kind that led to all those horrible abuse stories we've been hearing about. Well, the drama got so intense that MyKayla deleted her video faster than you can say dismount. But y'all know how the internet works. Once it's out there forever. Screenshots were flying around social media like confetti at a victory parade. Now you might be thinking, surely Simone Biles isn't gonna let that slide, right? Well, listen, you're absolutely right. She posted this picture with a caption that said, "Lack of talent, lazy Olympic champions." Now, if that ain't a direct clap back at MyKayla Skinner, then I don't know what is. Simone didn't even need to mention MyKayla's name to let everybody know who exactly she was talking about. It's like she took MyKayla's words and threw them right back in her face. And let me tell you, the gymnastics world went wild. As soon as Simone hit that post button, Team Biles started trending faster than Simone could do a backflip. Fans and fellow gymnasts were all over it, showing love and supporting their queen, Simone. It was like watching a gymnastics meet, but instead of judges holding up scores, it was people holding up their phones to cheer for Simone. Now, y'all know Simone's got some serious influence. When she speaks, people listen, and this time her words hit harder than a perfect landing. The backlash went against who? MyKayla, of course, and it went from bad to worse. It seems Simone opened the floodgates, and suddenly everybody had something to say about MyKayla's comments. You should have seen how fast people were sharing Simone's post. It was like a game of hot potato, but with screenshots instead of an actual potato. And the comments, y'all, they were on fire. People were going off, calling MyKayla out left and right. Even other gymnasts got into the action. Nastasia Lewikin, another gymnast legend, commented, "Mic drop," on Simone's post. It's like she was saying Simone just ended this whole debate with one post. But here's the thing, while everyone was cheering for Simone, poor MyKayla was probably hiding under her covers. I mean, can you imagine waking up to see that the greatest gymnast of all time just called you out on social media? That's got to hurt way worse than falling off of the balance beam. And it wasn't just gymnasts and fans that got involved. The whole situation blew up so big that it started to get attention from people who don't even care about gymnastics. Suddenly, everybody had an opinion on MyKayla's comments and Simone's response. It was like the Olympics of social media drama. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is MyKayla just gonna sit there and take it? Well, honey, let me tell you, she couldn't if she wanted to. The pressure was building up. People were waiting to see if she'd respond, and the clock was ticking. Word on the streets is that MyKayla was scrambling to put together an apology. And can you blame her? When you've got the whole gymnastics world coming after you, and Simone Biles herself called you out, you better believe you're gonna try to make things right. So MyKayla comes out with this apology, right? She's all, "Oh, y'all just misunderstood me." Girl, please. We all heard what you said. But anyway, she's over here claiming that she didn't mean to throw shade at the current team. She even said, "I love and support all the girls that made it." Now, I don't know about you, but that sounds like someone trying to save face after realizing they messed up a big time. But here's the thing, y'all. The apology, it was about as effective as a participation trophy at the Olympics. The internet wasn't having any of it. It's like MyKayla thought she could just throw rocks, hide her hands, say sorry, and everybody would be cool with it again. No, that's not how any of this works in the age of social media. And the backlash just kept coming at her and coming at her. People were coming from all types of angles. And it was like watching a horror movie where the protagonist is running from the mob, but instead of pitchforks, they got keyboards and they're typing furiously. But get this, things got so bad that MyKayla started getting death threats. Can you believe that? Over some comments about gymnastics? Yeah, she had to come out and say, "My family and my friends don't deserve to be caught in the crossfire here." And you know what? She's kind of right. No matter how much you might disagree with someone, sending death threats is definitely weirdo behavior, and it's not okay. That's just taking it way too far. But y'all, the drama didn't stop there, because MyKayla was feeling the heat so bad, she decided to take things to a whole new level. She made this emotional video practically begging Simone Biles to step in and help her out. It was like watching a soap opera, but with more leotards and chalk dust.
To Simone, I am asking you directly and publicly to please put a stop to this. Please ask your followers to stop. You have been an incredible champion for mental health awareness, and a lot of people need your help now. We've been hurt and attacked in ways that I am certain you never intended.
In this video, MyKayla's very teary-eyed, looking like she just fell off of the uneven bars and lost her spot in the Olympics, and she's talking directly to Simone, saying stuff like, "You've been such a champion for mental health, and girl, we need your help right now." It's like she forgot that she was the one who started this whole mess in the first place. What could Simone do when you're the one that said it? Now let's talk about the elephant in the room though. Both MyKayla and Simone have been big supporters on mental health awareness, right? They've both been supporting athletes and speaking up on things when they're not right. But now look at this mess. It's like they forgot everything they've been preaching. MyKayla's out here starting drama and then crying about the backlash, and Simone, well, she's been real quiet since dropping that Instagram bomb. It's like watching a gymnastics routine gone wrong. You know when a gymnast starts their flip and you can tell midair it's about to be a face plant? Well, that's how MyKayla is looking right now. She started this routine thinking she was gonna stick the landing, but now she's tumbling out of control and hoping Simone will swoop in with a safety net. But here's the real question, y'all. Is Simone going to respond to this plea? Is she gonna swoop in like a superhero in a sparkling leotard and save MyKayla from a social media storm? Or is she gonna leave MyKayla to deal with the consequences of her own actions? Y'all, I got my popcorn and the suspense is killing me. It's like we're all sitting on the edge of our seats waiting for the judge's scores to come in. But in this case, the judge is Simone Biles, and the score could make or break MyKayla's whole reputation. But I gotta know what y'all think about this. Is MyKayla really the bad guy here, or did she just say what others were thinking? And what about Simone? Should she have stayed out of it, or she had a right to defend her team? And can she even help MyKayla? Drop your thoughts and comments below, because I'm dying to know what y'all think about this mess. You know, watching all this go down, I can't help but wonder where we can draw the line. When does calling someone out turn into straight up bullying? It's like we're all walking on a balance beam between speaking our minds and just being mean. And y'all know I live for the tea, but even I gotta admit, sometimes it be getting too much. If you're feeling the same way and want more juicy stories like this, hit that like and subscribe button. Trust me, I've always got the hottest tea ready to spill.